Okay, I doubt you guys kind of saw that, but of course that was the intro to WrestleMania 32. But welcome to video 150. Wow, I started the summer with 100 videos. Now I'm here, August 26, 2015, with 150 videos. Wow, thank you guys so much for supporting me from day one. It really means a lot to me. You know the story. Shit, I ain't gotta tell you the story again. But, anyways, this is gonna be a long ass video. I'm telling you this right now. But yeah. So far, I'm still working on the website star ratings and stuff. But when I do it, I will put it down in the link below. And also another thing that I have down the link below is you know, the times of when I talk about a certain thing, like the Royal Rumble, or you know, just in general other stuff. Just the paper. You know, like the Royal Rumble, Fastlane, and WrestleMania. I did not do like a Raw talk about the Raw after WrestleMania. I apologize. I said I was gonna do that, but I just forgot. So yeah. Anyways, you guys are watching the intro, and let me just start off by saying who are the champions by January. Something tells me that the United States Championship will be vacated and it will be banned or something. I don't think it's gonna come back. Not the way it was booked on Raw last night with Sting. He only picked up the WWE Championship. He didn't care about the United States Championship. I don't know. I think the United States Championship is done. But guess what? It was a great run. And you know, if the United States Championship is gone, then this is officially my favorite year for the United States Championship. It really was. And check out my previous video, which I talk about the John Cena title run. But anyway, let's just get on with the review. It's time to talk about WWE Royal Rumble 2015. What I think is gonna happen. What I think are possibilities of what could happen. And here we go. So I don't need to take my glasses off because I can't read it. But yeah, I feel like by the time by the time Royal Rumble happens, Blake and Murphy will officially come to the main roster. So I put him in the kickoff against the Lucha Dragons. Just have him a quick match. I think it will be a lot of fun. They've had pretty good matches before, not amazing but pretty good. Yeah, and then we move on to the main show, the real Royal Rumble, and I put Ryback taking on Bray Wyatt. And I feel like I could have this story where Ryback wants to destroy the Wyatt family. I think a story like that could work, since he is the big guy. And yeah, I like this new guy they brought for the Wyatts. We haven't seen much of him, but I like the presentation that he brought. I think he could be a decent worker. I mean, you have that guy, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Bray Wyatt. If they keep Eric Rowan, I think they should keep him and add a fifth guy to the Wyatt family. Who would I add as a fifth guy? Here's what I was thinking. And I was watching the Lexman's channel. He was talking about how Adam Rose should be Leo Kruger. And I think if he does do that, he will be perfect for the Wyatt family. I think that would be a great way to make the Wyatt big. It'll be like a next Ministry of Darkness. Maybe it won't be as great as the Ministry of Darkness. It won't be as great as the NWA. It won't be great as DX. It won't be like as amazing as previous factions. But if we do make it bigger and we use it correctly, then maybe this faction will work beautifully. Now, shit. So, anyways, the match happens, and then yeah, obviously Bray Wyatt would win, and then after the match they could all beat up Ryback. Therefore, he cannot enter the Royal Rumble because of his injury. But then we get to the second match, the Dudley Boys. I think they will be the I forgot to say who are probably going to be the champions. But yeah, the Dudley Boys are, I believe, will be the tag team champions by now. And then yeah, they could take on the primetime players. I think they could have a pretty decent match. Obviously, Dudley's would win, considering they will be at WrestleMania. That's what I believe. So obviously, Dudley's would win. It would be a decent match. Now let's kick it out up a notch. The Intercontinental Championship on the line. I would have the Intercontinental Champion by now be John Cena. Why John Cena? Well, let's see. He brought prestige to the United States Championship. So maybe if he wins the Intercontinental Championship between Night of Champions, Hell in a Cell, or even Survivor Series, which makes a lot of sense if he wins it at Survivor Series, then it will be a great run and maybe make it feel special and once again bring prestige to that championship. But who could he face here? How about the guy who he never lost the championship, a guy who makes his comeback, Daniel Bryan. John Cena versus Daniel Bryan at the Royal Rumble. I think it will be a spectacular match, one of the greatest matches in Royal Rumble history. And let's spice it up a little bit. Winner take all, meaning winner is the Intercontinental Champion, and the winner will participate in the Royal Rumble. And just have a great match, like I said. And you guys will be mad, but if I feel like John Cena should win the championship and get the spot at the Royal Rumble, but because John Cena gets booed like he always does, maybe he'll cut a promo like, you know what, Daniel Bryan, he's had a good run, and he deserves to be in the Royal Rumble. Therefore, I will not be entering the Royal Rumble. Um, I'm giving my spot to Daniel Bryan, and then Triple H comes. He's fine. If you're gonna give your spot to Daniel Bryan, I must warn you, he's gonna be the number one guy, so he'll start the Royal Rumble. Therefore, we start the Royal Rumble, which means yes, I made the WWE Championship match the main event. So Daniel Bryan starts the Royal Rumble, and who better to bring number 2 than Jushin Thunder Liger? This will be brilliant way. I mean, I did fill up a card with a bunch of people that might not even be at the Royal Rumble, but yeah, you know, it would be cool to have Jushin Thunder Liger at the Royal Rumble. Make him start with Daniel Bryan. They could have a fun little match while they enter. Then coming in I actually marked every guy for the Royal Rumble. So therefore, number 3, The Miz, he could go on for a while. They could easily throw him out fast. Number 4, Leo Kruger, he could stay for a while. I mean, if he, I think like I said, he's perfect for the Wyatts. I have all 5 Wyatt members in my list enter here. So yeah, Leo Kruger would be perfect to be in here with Liger and Bryan. Number 5, the guy that Gravity forgot, Neville, and it gets funner and funner until we get to number 6, Samoa Joe. I think he's ready for the roster. Yeah, he just got here, but I mean, this guy was born to be in WWE, and it is impossible to fuck this guy up. So Samoa Joe will be number 6. Number 7, Stardust, kind of a low. Number 8, Wade Barrett. If he's not gonna be Bad News Barrett, and if he's not, I don't want him to be King Barrett. Just call him Wade Barrett. End of story. Number 9, Xavier Woods, and yes, he will still be part of the New Day. Number 10, Dolph Ziggler. You know, he could bring out a lot of fun in the match as always. Number 11, Kalisto. Yeah, I didn't put Blake and Murphy in the Royal Rumble, but I did put the Lucha Dragons, which it makes no sense since they lost their match. Maybe let's have the story of, that, let's just cut him a break or something, you know. Anyways, I think Kalisto would be fun being in the Royal Rumble. Number 12, and this is a legend that I doubt will never be in here, Mick Foley. Yeah, I think he could bring up a lot of fun. Maybe have him feud a little bit with maybe Leo Kruger if he's still in there, or Stardust could be a lot of fun. Dusty Rhodes, giving tribute to Dusty Rhodes or something. It would be nice to see Mick Foley in here. Number 13, Kofi Kingston. I don't know. I didn't plan any like big spot for Kofi Kingston. Um, maybe Xavier Woods gets eliminated. Kofi jumps on his back and then jumps back in. Maybe that will be good. I mean, nothing. I got nothing planned for Kofi for a huge spot. I mean, he already used a lot in the There's a lot of ones he used in Battle Royals that he could have easily used here at Royal Rumble instead of just making it like you know what I'm saying. Number 14, Eric Rowan, Leo Kruger, and Eric Rowan could work together. Number 15, Roman Reigns, and of course he'll be eliminating a shitload of people. I'm not saying he's gonna break his record like he did at Royal Rumble 2014, but enough people. Number 16, Booker T. I mean, he's a tough enough. He was a tough enough coach. I think he still got it in the ring. So have him for a while. Have him have fun. Number 17, Big E. Number 18, Sin Cara. Both those guys could probably get eliminated really fast. Number 19, Luke Harper. I think by now Leo Kruger would be eliminated. Therefore, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper could work together. Because that's basically a team that I really like, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. Number 20, Sheamus. And yes, he is still a Money in the Bank holder. Have him think this story where he goes on face WrestleMania, but if he loses, he can still cash in. That would be pretty smart. It makes no fucking sense, but what more can I do with Sheamus? What can we do with Sheamus? Number 21, Cesaro. Number 22, Rikishi. Yep, a Hall of Famer. I mean, he did have a match, I think, at a house show. It was okay. Number 23, that guy from the new member of the Wyatt family, the one that we saw last night on Raw with the black sheep mask. He could be a lot of fun there. Number 24, Rusev. Number 25, Randy Orton. Number 26, Bray Wyatt. Number 27, Dean Ambrose. Number 28, Kevin Owens. Have him eliminate a couple guys, make him be dominant. Then number 29 comes Sami Zayn, and he could eliminate Kevin Owens really fast, like Edge did to Chris Jericho when he was shocked that he arrived. Sami Zayn deserves to be in the roster as well. He was already planned to be on the roster. And how about this? Let's not have Sami Zayn get eliminated by anybody. Let's say he just came because he wants a payback from Kevin Owens. Let's have him eliminate Kevin Owens, and then he could do his like big dive to the outside of the Royal Rumble, meaning he just came here to take on Kevin Owens. That would be pretty smart, saying he could have won the Royal Rumble. Then number 30, Sting. Yes, you'll be shocked. There's a couple of competitors I would still keep in the Royal Rumble. Like, let's see. I have Sting in the Royal Rumble. And everybody else who's still in the ring would be Daniel Bryan, Jushin Thunder Liger, Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, Sheamus, Cesaro, Rusev, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, the new guy from the Wyatts, Dean Ambrose, and I think that'll be it. Yeah, that'll be it. Therefore, I think they could have that match. And then Sting eliminates a couple guys. Then have the lights go out. Undertaker chokeslam Sting. That'll be great. And of course, that means maybe a match at WrestleMania 32. We'll see. Yeah, he takes on Sting, eliminates Sting. Then how about this? Have Roman Reigns pretend like he's gonna attack Roman. Actually no, never mind. Fuck that. Let's just have it. Undertaker eliminates Sting. Then he gets out and leaves. Then Rusev gets eliminated by Roman Reigns right after he eliminates Cesaro. Cause I want a feud from Rusev and Cesaro there. So then Roman Reigns eliminates Rusev, but he was distracted, so he gets back in the ring and eliminates Roman Reigns, considering he never got eliminated from a guy who was officially in the Royal Rumble. This keeps going on, keeps going on. Then the final four would be Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, and Daniel Bryan. Three faces, one heel. Uh, so yeah, I'll have everybody go after Bray Wyatt. Then have Randy Orton give everybody an RKO. Then the Wyatts, all four Wyatts come back in and attack Randy Orton, and then they get kicked out. And then afterwards, Bray Wyatt could eliminate Randy Orton. Then I think Bray Wyatt could get eliminated by both Dean Ambrose and Daniel Bryan. Then these two go at it, and you'll be shocked who I pick as the winner, Dean Ambrose. And this will be a great way to build up Dean Ambrose. 2 years in a row a Shield member wins. Maybe 2017, Seth Rollins could win the Royal Rumble. Who knows? But yeah, I think that could work. And then Daniel Bryan obviously leaves like all pissed off that he was close. Dean Ambrose gives him a handshake and stuff. Then we get on to the main event, a 3 stages of hell match for the WWE Championship, the rematch. Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar. Now before the match started, I will have Paul Heyman backstage talk about what do you think about the Royal Rumble, and oh yeah, I was just focusing on Brock Lesnar, and yeah, I did pay attention to some of the Royal Rumble, and I don't know why you guys were cheering for Daniel Bryan if he has given chance after chance after chance. Maybe he could just leave and let um a real fighter be at the top like Brock Lesnar. Meaning we could start a feud from Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar. Just think about it for a while. Just saying. Then we have the main event, Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar. First fall would be a street fight, and I would have Brock Lesnar win that one easily. Then the second stage would be a steel cage match. It will be a fun brawl as I would expect, and then have Brock Lesnar kind of like get distracted a little bit. Maybe actually have Seth Rollins hit Brock Lesnar with the knee, means he starts bleeding, and then he could easily escape the cage. Third fall, ladder match. I think this is a brilliant thing to do. So yeah. And how exactly would I have Seth Rollins win? Well, Brock Lesnar, send him to Suplex City and shit. As they were both climbing the ladder, but then I think Seth Rollins could like jump down the ladder, pull Brock Lesnar's feet, and then he gets stuck like Edge and Jeff Hardy at Extreme Rules 2009. Yes, I remember that. And then Seth Rollins could easily win the WWE Championship there. So that's the Royal Rumble. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That would be a great way to build up the Royal Rumble. Now let's move on to WWE Fastlane. And of course, I have 2 segments in the show. Kickoff would be Dolph Ziggler versus Stardust, simple match, but actually I would have Stardust win because I want to build them up something for WrestleMania, and I'll see what I mean. I will have Chris Jericho appear the next night, the Raw after the night after the Royal Rumble, talk about a good idea for WrestleMania. How about having the Money in the Bank match back at WrestleMania? Everybody would love to see that, and then Sheamus comes saying, "I'm already the Money in the Bank winner. There's no way that could happen." So then we have the first match be Chris Jericho versus Sheamus, and if Chris Jericho wins, then the match happens, and he will be the first opponent there. If not, then it's Sheamus' choice. Actually, I would have the Money in the Bank match happen. It's just if Chris Jericho beats Sheamus, then yes, he officially enters the Money in the Bank match. And of course, I will have Chris Jericho win. I think they could have a good match. Number two, would be a match Charlotte versus Tamina. I want to make this. I would actually have Charlotte the Divas champion, and then after the match have Sasha Banks attack Charlotte. And yeah, that would be it. I actually do think this would be the weakest match, not because Charlotte or Sasha Banks or Tamina sucks. Just I will make it a little short, like 4 to 5 minutes. Um, Number three, the Dudley Boys versus Blake and Murphy. I want Blake and Murphy to win, but not in a way, not clean. I feel like if they work as cheaters, then it will make sense how they win. So yeah, I would have Blake and Murphy be the tag team champions in a way, such a cheating matter. Um, and it could lead to something great at WrestleMania 32. We'll get to that. Number 4, the fourth match, Rusev versus Cesaro, and the winner will face the Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania 32. Now, I don't want it just to be a regular number 1 contenders match. I'm not saying that have a stipulation, but from Raw from Royal Rumble to Fastlane, the night after Royal Rumble, they announced a best of 5 series between both these guys. Have Rusev win 2, have Cesaro win 2. But because Rusev is a monster, I think Cesaro could win in a cheating matter like count out or roll up. And then have Rusev beat Cesaro twice clean, obviously, because he's a monster. And then we have this match, the 5th and final match, where the winner will face the Intercontinental Champion. Have a good match. I mean, they've had a good match on SmackDown. And the winner of that match was Cesaro, and same shit I want here. I want Cesaro to go and face the Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania 32. I do have something planned for Rusev, but we'll get to that. What's next? Now I'll have the Wyatts attack throughout Raw. Would have Wyatts be attacking Randy Orton, and then I would actually have this match where Randy Orton gets a team of fighters to take on the Wyatts, so a 5-on-5 regular match. I would have Team Randy Orton be Randy Orton, John Cena, Neville. Shit, where's the list? Fuck. And the Lucha Dragons. I think that would be a nice little match. Actually, you'll be shocked, but I would have I would actually have Randy Orton RKO one of the Wyatts, not Bray Wyatt or the new NXT or the new Wyatt member. I would actually have him RKO like a Leo Kruger or something, and then have Team Randy Orton win. Why would I do that, you're asking? Well, simply because I would have Randy Orton go after all the Wyatts as WrestleMania builds up, and then I would have a match between Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton set for WrestleMania 32. And I'll get more on that when I get to WrestleMania. Then I would have a Miz TV segment between The Miz, of course, and Sami Zayn. Talk about why he eliminated himself on the Royal Rumble, why he go after Kevin Owens, obviously, and then obviously because he got injured, yada yada yada, and then this leads to, of course, a match at WrestleMania for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So I'm already announcing most of the matches that I have planned for WrestleMania. Um, so yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna be a fun night. But yeah, yeah, we could have that match. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have it all set up. But then, in this event, have Kevin Owens walk out strong. So yeah. Then, one of the double main events, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Where the winner will take on Seth Rollins or his opponent for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 32. And because I have this match is because Roman Reigns never got eliminated by a guy who was at the Royal Rumble. So because of that, we have this match. And of course, this might affect the brotherhood between Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. I will have them both be faces. And who would I have the winner? You'll be shocked. Roman Reigns. And before y'all dislike this video, let me finish. Because Roman Reigns didn't win the Royal Rumble and Dean Ambrose did, this will leave for a triple threat match between whoever he takes on, whoever they take on at WrestleMania. But before I get to the main event, I did have like a little segment between Triple H saying how WrestleMania is gonna be awesome, and then of course The Rock comes out and they brawl for a while, and because of that, that will lead to a WrestleMania 32 match, which a lot of people don't want to see, but I'm interested. But then we have the main event, Seth Rollins versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. Why would this match even happen? Well, to prove a point wrong to Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman that Daniel Bryan can win the big one. He can't be WWE Champion again. He could be the guy that you want him to have. But of course, I will have Seth Rollins win this match to lead to the triple threat at WrestleMania 32 for the Shield. Then Daniel Bryan, of course, leaves pissed off. But now, let's get on to WrestleMania 32. Now, for the kickoff, you'll be very interested on this. It's a really brilliant idea. The kickoff for WrestleMania 32 has been 2 hours of just straight up talking, which could be a good thing. But how about making it more interesting? I was actually thinking about this. How about have 6 matches for the kickoff? Why 6, you might ask me? Well, this is because I actually have a I'm speechless just thinking about it. But how about having a developmental WrestleMania, meaning, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, have NXT WrestleMania, not NXT Takeover, NXT WrestleMania. Yeah, I have 6 matches set up for the kickoff, meaning it's WrestleMania. I was gonna have it on Saturday, but I forgot the Hall of Fame happens. So yeah. So how about the first match being a Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Tag Team Champions? The Vaudevillains, the team of Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, a team I am thinking is really good, and the Hype Bros. And of course, the Tag Team Champions, SAWFT Soft. This will be a genius idea. Have like a mini match. It will be fun. Have obviously Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy win. They are the most over team behind the Vaudevillains. Yeah. Yes, I did say that the NXT championships belong to Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy, meaning the Vaudevillains are not tag team champions by now. I think they would win it at the takeover for the tribute to Dusty Rhodes tournament. I think they're gonna win it and be the tag team champions. I'm thinking that. So and then I will have them win this match. Second match, Emma versus Nia Jax. Who the fuck's Nia Jax? I searched. It was that one girl that was being promoted for NXT Takeover Brooklyn. How an upcoming diva's coming. Upcoming diva is on her way, have her have this mini match. This won't be her debut match. Obviously, she'll be having to be built as time flies. But yeah, I will have this match. It will be. I don't know anything about Nia Jax, so maybe the match is decent, maybe not. Um, Next match, third match, would be a no disqualification match. Samoa Joe versus Rusev. I think Rusev could come to NXT and build Samoa Joe. Say, I was the real monster. I was the reason why NXT was so great, which is bullshit, of course. Yeah, but Rusev and Samoa Joe could have a decent match here. Build Samoa Joe, obviously meaning I would let Samoa Joe win here. And yeah, I would. I think it would be a nice thing to do. Therefore, he could get built up to debut on Raw the next night. Um, Fourth match will be the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I had no idea who I could pick as a winner, so I would just I would make it a mix of NXT guys and WWE guys. Um, so the winner, I think it'll be nice to have Jushin Thunder Liger win it. I mean, that would be a really nice thing for him. I mean, considering how big of a star he is. And if they fuck up Jushin Thunder Liger, it's impossible considering he's already in WCW, ROH, ECW. He's done it all. And this will be a great way to promote Jushin Thunder Liger. Of course, this won't be his debut. It will be at the Royal Rumble, like I said. But now we get on to the double main event. The NXT Women's Champion, Dana Brooke. Yeah, I think Dana Brooke will win it. And she takes on Bayley. And I think they could have a good match. I mean, after watching NXT TakeOver Brooklyn's NXT match, anything is possible. And I think I would have Bayley regain her Divas Championship once again. Because look at Bayley. She deserves a moment for WrestleMania. We don't know much of Dana Brooke. She's okay. But Bayley is fucking awesome. So yeah. Then the main event. A match that could even be 5 stars. I'm not even joking. Finn Balor, the NXT champion. I think he will hold it from here to WrestleMania. And he takes on Hideo Itami. This would be like Adrian Neville and Sami Zayn from Our Revolution. This will be a similar story. And meaning this would go out to be one of the greatest NXT matches of all time. Which means, yes, the winner will be Hideo Itami. I think it will be a nice way. And make him Demon Finn Balor, because how it would be great to have Finn Balor beat or lose to a great star like Hideo Itami. Not only that, how about bring the GTS? Maybe have him win with that finisher. Because I know Hideo Itami, they have the story of when he's going to hit the GTS. This will be the perfect time for that moment. And yeah, that will be NXT TakeOver. Oh no, not NXT TakeOver. NXT WrestleMania. So I hope you enjoyed that. But now let's move on with the actual WrestleMania. Now let's kick it off with, of course, the America the Beautiful Thing, the video package, and then have a segment with the host of WrestleMania 32. I would have Stone Cold Steve Austin be the host, and then have a segment, have Vince McMahon come, they talk for a while, then Stunner to Vince McMahon. That would be a perfect way to kick off WrestleMania. Then the actual match happens. The first match would be the Money in the Bank match that I brought up earlier. Sheamus puts his Money in the Bank briefcase on the line against Chris Jericho, Ryback, Stardust, Miz, Dolph Ziggler, and Neville. Have it a fun match. And I really couldn't think of a winner. But since they do try to build up the big guy, I think Ryback would be a great pick for the World Championship. Then again, you want Dolph Ziggler not to leave WWE because he keeps fucking threatening to leave. I would just leave if Dolph Ziggler really hates being in the company. He said he loves it, but if he doesn't want to if he doesn't want to be a mid card for the rest of his life, then yeah, that'll be another good choice. Neville, because he almost won it the first time. Maybe have him win it this time. Sheamus would be a great way. I mean, to pick him, make him win again. Obviously, Stardust and Miz, no fucking chance in hell. Chris Jericho, obviously, we have him to build bigger stars. But yeah, those are my four picks for the win. Ryback, Dolph Ziggler, Neville, and Sheamus. Those are the four guys I see winning. You can comment down below who you want to win. I think Sheamus would probably win it. Number two, a fatal four-way tag team match again for the I was gonna say the fatal four-way tag team, the WWE Tag Team Championships. The champs Blake and Murphy versus the Dudleys, the Lucha Dragons, and the returning Usos. Obviously, they would return on a Raw and fight there, not at a regular, not here. I mean, and I would actually have the Usos be heel. I think that would be a perfect way to make him different, because there could be like, since we were gone, people just forgot about us and this, that. It would be great. Of course, the winners here will be the Usos, believe it or not. And just because to make you believe that they are the strongest team ever, which I fucking doubt. But I love the Usos. They are one of the best teams out there. And this would be a great way to push the Lucha Dragons, meaning we want more fuck Los Matadores, switching with the Lucha Dragons, or at least the fucking Ascension. Third match, and you'll be shocked how early this match is. Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar. You'll be shocked how early I put this match. But then again, we saw Triple H and Sting be the third match of the show. So there would be no complaint for this match to be on this early. But it will be the dream match that we all fucking wanted. And keep in mind this story of how Paul Heyman says you can't win the big one anymore since WrestleMania 30. Matter of fact, people remember the streak. No one remembered you because you got injured. The perfect build for Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar. Yes, we want to see the match, but we also need a good build for the match. And this will be great. You can't win the big one anymore. How awesome is that story? And of course, the winner will be Daniel Bryan clean. How big will his name be when he beats Brock Lesnar? And yeah, Daniel Bryan is the fucking man. This will be one of the greatest matches of all time, easily. And then if Brock Lesnar is here to be a face, if Brock Lesnar is to be a face, after this, I don't know what he could do. I think Brock Lesnar. No, actually, yeah, have Brock Lesnar a face, and then have Paul Heyman give Daniel Bryan a handshake. Brock Lesnar give him a handshake. That's kind of like a way, like, oh my god, he actually beat me. So a lot of people couldn't do that. It would be great. Now, a little thing I wanted to get off topic, but I think Undertaker should take on each other at Hell in a Cell in a Hell in a Cell match, not at WrestleMania 32, because this is, I think, what all the fans want to see: Brock Lesnar and Daniel Bryan. Fourth match, Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, and actually, Charlotte is the Divas champion, but Sasha Banks says fuck that championship. Well, she doesn't say fuck that championship, obviously, but she comes with the women's championship and make him fight for that championship, because the Divas championship sucks. The women's championship is great. And who would I have here win? Obviously Charlotte. She's a Flair. No shit, I will have Charlotte win this match. So yeah, it will be just a great match. Look at all their NXT matches. Literally, watch them all. They're that amazing, and at WrestleMania 32, they will not disappoint. What about all the other divas you might add? Just have them like I said, WrestleMania might not be for everybody. Actually, I'll just have him like watch from the stage. I think that would be great. Then, fifth match, it will be uh John Cena defending his Intercontinental Championship against Cesaro, the winner of the Best of 5 series. And you know what? They've had amazing matches. They had an amazing match this year twice. They had two amazing matches. They had amazing matches in 2014. Yeah, last year. They had a great matches last year. I thought I was gonna say 2013, but no, they had great matches last year and this year. This will be no different. Matter of fact, this could be the best one out of all of them. And what will make it so great, have Cesaro beat John Cena clean and make his name out up there. You know, and this could be one of the greatest Intercontinental Championship matches of all time. It could almost be 5 stars if they put effort into it. Same thing with Brock Lesnar and Daniel Bryan. Both two matches in the same show could be 5 stars. And now I'm not saying this will be Ricky the Dragon Steamboat Macho Man amazing, but it will be up there. Maybe 4 3/4. Who the fuck knows? These guys could really pull it off. And then of course Cesaro, since he's the Intercontinental Champion, and John Cena doesn't want to be the heel, maybe have him raise his hand up. As months pass by, I think John Cena could retire already. He's been at the top since 2005. Give the guy a break. He's already the biggest star out there. John Cena, if he retires, this will be a perfect way to build up much newer stars, and I could kind of tell you who could be the next phase of WWE. Not Roman Reigns. Fuck that. So yeah, that'll be just a great match. Now, sixth match. Before I put the sixth match, the crowd will be so fucking tired. Have the Hall of Famers come out. I didn't plan a list, but sure enough, I think Undertaker will be there. I don't think he'll be out there. Maybe have Kane or his family represent him. Because he's gonna get ready for his match later on in the show. So yeah, sixth match, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, non-title, just an all-out great match. It could be another amazing match. So yeah, like I said, it's gonna be another amazing match, and that's all I want. And of course, this will be great if Sami Zayn gets his win back. And what's next for these guys? Maybe continue the feud. Hell, next pay-per-view is Extreme Rules. Maybe, and you've seen their Ladder War match, and they could do so much more. This feud could continue and be fucking amazing. And matter of fact, make it actually do make it a ladder match. I think that's smart. Then maybe they could bring back the United States Championship there at Extreme Rules 2015. That would be pretty fucking smart. Have them at a ladder match. This is another one of those that should happen. And it could be a great way to bring back indie fans. Considering how many numbers, the number of people, I forgot the number, like 32 million. I don't know how many people wrestle they wanted at WrestleMania, but this will be a perfect way to bring back the indie wrestlers, or just bring them in general. Seventh match, the triple threat Shield match that we've been begging for. We all wanted this match. Even WWE wants it. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose. It'll be a lot of fun. I really did have a struggle as to who the winner could be. I was thinking Dean Ambrose, because how often do we see a Royal Rumble winner win the match? Then I thought Roman Reigns, because he might be the face of the company, but he wasn't originally going to be in this match. Then I thought Seth Rollins. He's been having it for a full year, and maybe he could break CM Punk's record, since WWE doesn't like Seth Rollins anymore. And then actually, yeah, I would have Seth Rollins win the match. And then I actually planned this, but the next night on Raw, Dean Ambrose says it was originally going to be a one-on-one between me and you. And matter of fact, you pinned Roman Reigns. And then they have a match the next night on Raw for the WWE Championship, and then the winner of the Money in the Bank cash in that night. Maybe not during the match, maybe after the match. That would be better because I actually want to see Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins have a good match. Yeah, and trust me, I feel like Seth Rollins should be the next face of WWE. Maybe this is a perfect way to turn him face. Hell, fuck it. Sheamus could be the Money in the Bank winner. Have Sheamus cash in on Seth Rollins the next night after the match with Dean Ambrose. Have a feud there. You know, Seth Rollins is the man. He should be the face of the WWE. If it ain't, I don't want Roman Reigns to be it. Dean Ambrose should be it. They could do much more with this. But yeah, I think my pick for this match would be Seth Rollins. And honestly, he deserves it. And what more can I say? He'll have it for like a year and like a quarter from there. Um, 8th match: The Rock, Triple H, with Ronda Rousey in one corner, Stephanie McMahon in the other. Obviously, they would brawl for a while. Obviously, I would have The Rock win. No shit. Why else bring The Rock? And then it will be an okay match. I mean, both guys still got it. I mean, look at the match with Sting and Triple H. The Rock John Cena match was the last Rock match we've seen in a while since 2013. 3 years since. Even though the match was bullshit, it was still an alright match. So this will be no different. An okay, good match. 9th match: Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. Hopefully they're indoors so the entrance looks pretty fucking cool. And Bray Wyatt should win. And actually I would have no Wyatt members involved in the match, so just have Randy Orton lose to Bray Wyatt clean. I don't think the match will be that amazing. It will be a good match nonetheless. Then we can have the other Wyatts come out and celebrate with Bray Wyatt in a way. And yeah, that would be a great way to build Bray Wyatt again. And by the way, Randy Orton has been in the company too long. Maybe he could retire too, or actually just keep him and make him the next John Cena. Um, if I were to say John Cena to retire sooner or later, I'm not saying John Cena has to retire to Cesaro. Maybe at SummerSlam he could retire, like I said. Randy Orton could stay and still like do other stuff to build other guys. So yeah. Now the main event, a career-threatening match: Undertaker versus Sting. And of course, the winner will be Sting. Make it a winner by pinfall or submission, like Undertaker and Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 26. My favorite match of WrestleMania ever. And I think this will be an all-out good match. If it, like, look at Undertaker, how he fought at Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. If we get that Undertaker, we're good. If we get the WrestleMania 31 Sting, we're good. And hell, he's gonna face Seth Rollins soon, so that'll be great. But yeah, I think this has been my WrestleMania booking. The star ratings are in the description. I'll like put like little summaries of the whole thing, even the Raw after show, if I feel like it. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah, that was been video 150. We made it, guys. Thank you guys so much for your support. Like this video, give me your thoughts. I'm actually calling all my friends, all the guys in the YWC: Jericho Holligate 704, Diesel 101 Raw, The Wrestling Crisis, Lundrick, Nature Boy 818. What would be your dream WrestleMania card? Like, maybe even, you don't even have to do the Royal Rumble and Fastlane like I did. But yeah, anyways, it's me, the ALEXX. Thanks for watching a 150 video special. Subscribe if you just found this video. Please subscribe. I really do want those subscribers. And until then, I'm out. Bye, guys.